today I'm very excited about my 4th anniversary of my channel! I'm very glad that you are all here. Thank you for subscribing for my channel and viewing my videos that I have made. Also, thank you very much for commenting my videos and liking my videos. I very appreciate that. And thank you to all my fans, viewers, and everyone, and even my friends, thank you, and even my family, thank you very much for following YouTube channel! Woohoo! I'm very glad that I've really grown. Now it's time to introduce a new assistant to my channel. Here it goes! Lucy!
Hello, my name is Lucy, and I am a speaker from the UK. Today I am going to ask some questions to Arisha about her channel, future and the other stuff that is important to ask.
Thank you, Lucy, for coming in. I'm very excited about it. You can ask some questions.
Alright, here are some questions. Question number 1. Today is the 4th anniversary of your channel. Congratulations. What are you going to do now?
Thank you very much, Lucy. For my 4th anniversary channel, I'm planning to upload my demo version of my movie. And of course, you won't have to wait anymore! Yippee! And also, I was planning to react to a new video that will come out this week. Okay, next question.
Question number 2. Have you got any plans on your channel?
Plans on my channel? Well, as you can see, I have got a lot of plans on my channel. As you can see, this is my internet and real life plans that I have to make it on the progress and already have done. Relaxing time and Twitch. The next one is a content that I need to finish it. And yeah. And oh, you got spoiled. I'm sorry, viewer. It was just my planned video. Everyone does. Everyone has their own plans, I guess. Now, on to the next question.
Question number 3. Today you will be uploading a demo version of your movie after your video about your anniversary, but where is the full version? When it will be fully finished and why it's too long to make your own movie?
Well, the full version of the movie will be at the end of June, and it comes out in July. And the real reason why I'm making the movie too long, and about the question about that I have been making the movie for a long time, you can check out my previous video about Snow Butterfly movie problems of the data problems. Yes, I'm very sorry about that. I'm just trying to make them all better and even faster. But it always happens that I need to release the data in the other way. That's why I have to upload it later.
Question number 4. The most popular video is about a speed paint. Will you make another speed paint?
Well, yes, the most popular video was about speed paint. And the real reason why I want to make another speed paint is because I'm working too much on the computer, which is really bad for my health. So instead of that, I have decided to draw it on my notebook. For example, like this. This is not my character. This is a character that I used on a Chinese fan game. And I'm planning to do a music video about it. And music remix video about it. And in this art, I used, in this anime book, how to draw correctly. And I've also got a big book about animator, which is pretty long, as you can see. Which is really interesting. I recommend to buy it.
Question number 5. Why are you speaking English if you are Russian?
Now, this is a question that mostly asks by my relatives. And I have the true reason why I'm speaking English. Well, I used speaking English because I love to learn new languages. and I love to socialize with people, but I sometimes don't understand it, so I get angry. And I wasn't very good in Russian, so I have decided to learn English and Chinese at school, which was a medium at first. But now is much easier and much better because I can finally socialize with people all around the world, which is much easier and more exciting. Because I love trying to do something new and I love adventures. Yes, I'm speaking English because I love traveling and I use English to understand and communicate. Also, I use English for video games and cartoons, obviously. I understand it really 100%.
Question number 6. Are you planning to continue making some reaction videos in which?
Well, I will be planning to make some reaction videos, such as an NNC Season 3, Episode 2, a Russian reaction of another object show made by my friend, and another reaction video Yamato boats in Minecraft. These are requests. Alright, next question.
Question number 7. Will be any gameplay videos?
Gameplay videos. Well, I really want to make some gameplay videos, but unfortunately, I won't be able to because it has a lot of chibi bytes to make a new video about gameplay. But of course, I will make a gameplay video. And what about the gameplay video about my game that will be on Google? Possibly, maybe.
Question number 8. Will be any music remixes on Snowball Butterfly cover?
Obviously, yes.
Question number 8.1. Which plugins do you use?
That's a good question. On Angel Gold and Firefly Lights Beam, I used String C and AutoGuide. But on the Snowball Butterfly movie, I used some plugins such as DCK Virtuoso, DCK Chore Z, DCK World String C, DVC Saxophone, String Z Labs, String Lab V-Steam, and Flex.
Question number 9. When will be the 4th episode of Something for Simeon?
The 4th episode of Something for Someone will be after the movie Snow Bar, which might be possibly at the end of July, but it will be at the 1st of August.
Question number 9.1. How Something for Simeon was made?
Something for Someone was made by me, and the real reason why I made Something for Someone because of the spin-off of Sarah and James. First of all, I just tried to make a book about Something for Someone, and I thought that would be okay. But instead, I have decided to make an animation web series. So that's how Something for Someone was made, and I made a few characters, 2 intros, and this is my first animated web series.
Question number 9.2. Sarah and James in London in the UK is the same universe as Something for Simeon. How did that happen?
Sarah and James and Something for Someone is the same universe because the characters live from the UK.
Question number 9.3. How started Sarah and James in London in the UK and what happened back then?
It all started when I was at the middle school, 5th grade if I'm not mistaken. I made my first English project with an animated cartoon called Sarah and James in London, and it was quite successful at first because everyone liked my cartoon. And on the 6th or 7th grade, I made a second English project, the same one, but this time in the UK, with new characters called Carwin and Alison. He was Welsh and she was Scottish, and they were both traveling around the UK, and it was pretty quiet fun. You should check it out. So this is how it all happened.
Question number 10. Will you reboot Tom the Scary Boy and how it all started?
First of all, I want to say about Tom the Scary Boy, about how it all started. It all started when I was in the secret city in Russia. And I've got this book called We Are Drawing. And as you can see, I was really awful at drawing back. And I've got my first comic, as you can see. Tom with her mother and Lisa back then. And this is my first comedy comic book. And I drew some of these. I created another new characters, even myself. There you go. This is Tom the Scary Boy. I made it all long time ago when I was back in 2017, I guess. I made a comic movie about it. So here's David, his best friend. Here is myself back then. I hadn't got glasses back then, so yes, that's why I look like this. Lisa, Tom's mother, Mr. Banana. For a joke, I call him Mr. Banana because he really hadn't got a surname like that. Mia Pie, and that was it. That was it. So this is how I'll create it. Well, yes, I can make a review of Tom the Scary Boy. If I finish Something for Someone, the 4th episode, and Snowboard by the movie, then I can really sure make the reboot of Tom the Scary Boy with full of animation and really developed scenario. I saw full comics and it was really not aged well. So that's why I have to reboot it in September.
Question number 11. What's the history of your channel and why it is called Orisha Sonic Studios?
It's pronounced Orisha Sonic Studios. Anyway, it all started back in 2017 before creating my channel. When I've created my third account on YouTube, I've decided to make a gameplay video, which I thought that I will make a lot of views on YouTube. But unfortunately it got deleted because, first of all, it wasn't quite successful, and secondly, I got a real life based picture, which I thought that will be generating a lot of views. And they were 2 gameplay videos, such as a free ball game, which just looks like a parkour. That you can slide, and jump. I forgot the name, but anyone should. And Papa Swingery. Yep, I played those games. So when my channel got deleted, a few days later, I have decided to download an educational game on Google Play. But unfortunately, my Gmail account got terminated. So I have decided to create another account on Google. And I've set a nickname that we'll see on gameplay videos. So I have decided to name my own name, Orisha, my best video game character, Sonic, and Studios will be about gameplay videos. That's how I call Orisha Sonic Studios. But unfortunately, I realized that this nickname was a mistake. So that's why I have decided to make some animations instead of gameplay videos. This is how it all started.
Question number 11.1. Is it true that your nickname will be renamed and how it will be called?
Yes, it is true. It will be called Orisha Movie and Studios, which stands for movie, and the N word is like a modal verb. For example, a word draw. Drew, drawn. And at the end is the word N. So I have decided to make it bigger to make sure that this word is a modal verb. So it was made in 2017 back then. So I will prove to everyone that I've made some movies in the past. So that's why I will call myself Orisha Movie and Studios.
Question number 11.2. What will happen after when you reach 500 videos?
After when I reach 500 videos. I will create my history of my channel, some facts about me, and history of accounts, and some mini animations. It will sometimes parody of 12 o'clock, because this channel will be about my history of what all happened, about my facts, and everything. Also, it will be renamed to Arisha Movie and Studios, and some unsuccessful videos will be archived.
Question number 12. Will be any video about your 3D animation?
Yes, it will be a 3D video about my 3D animation. In some time. I also have tried some programs on Moscow State University. I've tried Maya and Autodesk, but on my own computer I've tried Blend. So yeah, I'll try make it.
Question number 13. Will be any video about your website coding and coding games?
Absolutely yes. And I'll show you about my Hutmala website, Anime.js, and Android Studio. And it will be more interesting.
Question number 14. Any video advices this year?
You mean tutorials? Well, possibly I will make an advice for everyone. I'm not sure, but okay, yes I will.
Question number 15. You are speaking and learning Chinese. Will you be able to make some videos about it?
对，我学习汉语，所以我要责了。
Question number 16. Will you be able to make animation memes this year?
No, I won't be able to.
Question number 17. Will you be able to speak Russian on your new videos?
Да, у меня будут видео на русском языке, если постараюсь делать некоторые видео и, возможно, придумывать новые идеи для создания моих роликов на ютубе. А то я уже разговорилась на английском языке, и поэтому, да. Я обязательно так сделаю.
Question number 18. Will you be able to make some new sound effects and music?
Obviously, I will be able to.
Question number 19. Will you be able to make new characters description?
Of course I will make characters description. You can see my characters description on DeviantArt. And I've made some, such as Fatbone and Barbarian.
Question number 20. Will you be able to tell and show everyone about some unpublished works?
Of course I will be able to. Everyone should see my old works, especially when it's unpublished. So yes, I will.
Last question. Question number 21. Will you be able to remake some animations and other old works on your channel?
Well, if it's possible, then I will remake it. Well, if it's possible, then I will remake them.
These questions are now finally answered. Thank you. Now, if you want to ask another question to Arisha, please leave the comment. She will be answering all your questions, so please don't be shy and ask it right now. Thank you for watching our video and happy 4th birthday to our channel. See you soon, our viewers.
Thank you, Lucy, and goodbye. Also, viewer and subscriber and fan and family and friend, thank you very much for watching my videos for 4 years. I very appreciated that. And I'm so sorry that I should have flown on Russian Independence Day. So, yes, Happy Russian Day! С Днем России! Alright, so yes, yesterday was my YouTube channel's birthday, so you have to congratulate me about my channel. So, thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, and